Hey, let's show you how to work with labels inside Boost.space system. So Boost.space has two types of labels. Shared labels that are visible by other users of the Boost.space system, and personal labels that are only visible to you and that allow you to have your own system of marking and labeling entities. So with the personal labels, it's quite simple. Let's open either of the modules. It works the same if we are in the contacts, products, everywhere. All the label functionality is global. It works the same. And you can see I've already have one personal label here called demo2. This is not visible for anyone else in the system. It's just for me. I can create a new label by opening this part and adding a label. We can just demo3, for example, add a color here. So of course it's important to have a nice vibrant colors on the labels, and then I will be able to choose that and label a certain entity with that. So this is my system, my own personal label. Nobody else can see that, so it helped me to give some clarity. Also, I want to show you that these labels I've been working with in the task module, but they are exactly the same. The personal labels are the same, so I can then choose one of these three in any other modules. But the shared labels have a little bit more complexity to it, because you can actually have a different set of labels for each particular space. By default, you can just go into either of the spaces. You can again add a new shared label this time. So let's add a new label called VIP, make it nice and orange, and save that. So now it's unused, so it's hidden a little bit so that it doesn't clutter the UI, but it's here, and we can see where we have some tasks. So we have some tasks in this particular task list. As you can see, that one VIP label is not presented there because we've created only in this particular space. So just generally you can adjust the rights, what you can see and where each label fits in the system settings. So that was too fast here, so just go to the system settings, choose the module, main settings of the module, and here you can see the shared label here. You can then edit it, and you can, for example, make it available also for an additional space. You can also create shared label here, and that way it will be available across many spaces. If the spaces are not filled in here, if it's empty, it means it's not narrowing down the spaces. It's not limiting you, and basically it means it's in all the spaces. So if I just remove that demo and Honza, and I just don't specify which particular spaces it will fit to, it will just be available for all of these. So this way you can work with labels, and what I really like to do is to create some actual functionality on top. So for example, when one particular task is labeled as urgent, then create an action that we will, for example, send a notification to some user or do something. So this is gonna be covered in actions and triggers video, but it's really good to have labels to work as a part of some more complex setup and more complex automations. Thank you so much.